In many cases, lower back pain is just a symptom. The root problem comes most of the times from the feet or from the front side. In this video, I'm giving you a full starter pack how you can transform your hurting lower back into the strongest part of your body again. Because when your lower back is fixed, the rest will follow too. At first, we will cover myofascial release, and then we will go on to the exercises. Let's go. We start with the feet and then we move upwards. Scan your tissue with the broomstick, move through it, and when you find some knots, stay there and let your body weight do the work. Sometimes a trigger point needs 30 seconds or 5 minutes or 2 minutes. Stay there, relax and breathe. You can divide the calf into 3 areas, the outside, the middle and inside. And then you can work from down to up. Stay at the trigger point until the pain is gone. If it's not enough pressure, take another leg. Always remind yourself to keep the foot relaxed so you can really dig deep into your tissues. Here we lengthen the posterior chain and release the hamstrings. Important is the chin towards the chest, toes to the face, or let them point outwards. So you stretch your nervous system and work on both legs and single leg. Now you just sit on your foam roller, release the sacroiliac joint and the piriformis muscle, because this one can cause symptoms like if you got problems with your ischiatic nerve. When you work on your lower back, be careful, don't hyperextend your lower back like that. Stay straight and lean on one side to release the QL muscle, then lean onto the other side and remember to stay 2 to 3 minutes, relax and breathe into your back. And if it's too much pressure like this, use your arms for less weight on your lower back. Now you take a ball and go all the way from the lower back to your front side, and commonly there are some tight muscles here. Find your sweet spots, stay there, breathe, and then you can also move to your hip flexor on the front side and down to your thigh muscle to release your quadriceps. Oftentimes our thoracic spine is lacking mobility, so now hug yourself, then work on each side next to your spine, relax. Then drop your hips, open up, and then breathe where you feel some tension. So breathe into your chest deeply, and when you breathe out, try to fall deeper into the stretch. Place your foam roller right before your head begins. Bring your chin towards the chest and then move gently. And when pain radiates towards your head, stay there, relax and move on to the next point when the pain is gone. A tight and dysfunctional front side can lead to pain in the back side. So you start right at your collarbone, move all the way down, but be careful, you want to hold the pressure and push like a wave of tissue in front of your foam roller, all the way down to your pubic bone. Start right above your kneecap, and then apply pressure. Keep your leg relaxed. And then you move through your muscle all the way up to your hip bone. Next on the line are the adductors, because they can lead to various knee symptoms and hip issues and even lower back pain, because anything that's connected to the pelvis can cause problems. Many trigger points are close to your genital area or next to the knee. Between your hip bone and the navel you place a ball. A tennis ball is also okay. And if it's too much pressure, you can just do it on the wall. And then you go next to your hip bone to release the iliacus muscle. And a bit above, on the side of the belly, you release the psoas major muscle. Below your ribs, you place a ball and then dive into it. Breathe into your chest, because a tight diaphragm relates to balance problems, also posture problems, back pain, and too high stress level because the breathing is insufficient. So really spend a lot of time here. Now we move on to the exercises, because self-myofascial release is just temporary and it's allowing your body to be more open and flexible for a short period of time. And then the key is to train in a way that you can reprogram your body so that you stay healthy and strong and pain-free. The hip hinge is a very important movement because the whole body is actually static, just the hips are moving, and you want to stick your butt out so that you have a hamstring stretch. If you cannot maintain a neutral spine during the exercise, take a stick and then lock 3 points: the back of your head, your thoracic spine, and your lower back on the stick. And then go down without losing the points. First we were talking about neutral spine, now we learn how to separate the spine. So you go with your forehead, the chin, the chest, the belly button, and then repeat from up to down. Then you switch directions, you go with your belly button, chest, chin, and then forehead. Try both directions. Now you go into a hip hinge, your chest is upright, and then you just move your lumbar spine. Breathe out when you flex it, breathe in when you extend. Then you go up to your thoracic spine, do the same, and then you combine it. Press your heels into the ground, then perform a sit-up, come up, and then straighten your back while coming up. The next one is you come up, you stay in the air, and then you just move your pelvis. If you're new to deadlifts, start with just a bar or a stick, and then you can increase weights over time. For the deadlift, we want to maintain our neutral spine, go down into the hamstring stretch, and then come up, and then again go slowly down. Keep our pelvis upright, and when we come up, squeeze our butt together, and don't hyperextend. The hip thrust is a must-have if you're in back pain or not, because in many cases the back is doing what the butt is lacking. Go down slowly, go up, and when you think you cannot go any further upwards, squeeze a bit more. Here we see another glute bridge variation. Keep your pelvis neutral, then switch the legs. Keep your pelvis forward, and then you lift your foot, the ankle is upright too, hold up there on the peak contraction for 1 second, then slowly down without touching the ground, then repeat. The base for everything are strong feet, so check out this drill. You want to lift the big toe and leave the rest down, then you lift the rest and leave the big toe on the ground.
This starter pack is a general solution, but back pain is a very complex team. If you're interested in my mentoring program, we can cover all your goals individually. All my details are in the info box. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Many more videos are coming in the future. Please let me know in the comments which topic would be the most interesting for you. And there are a million excuses, but only one reason to start, and that's your health.